Up next is a whole bunch of titles. But if you like this video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing if you want to keep in touch with our channel. This week there was a ton of announcements, including the big announcement for The Outsiders in 4K coming from Studio Canal. And it's basically what you'd come to expect. It's posters, it's a booklet, it's photos, and a nice hard outer case that the movies fit into. But they really have gone, I feel like, all out with the discs that they're providing this time around. It's a 5-disc collection, and it even comes with a soundtrack CD.
5 discs?
I know.
What's going on with these releases anywhere? How much capacity does a 4K disc hold that we need 5 discs?
They need 5 discs. Well, they have 2 separate 4K discs. One of them is the complete novel restoration, and then one of them is the just 4K theatrical version. So both of these are 4K, but one's being called the complete novel and one's being called the theatrical version. Then you have some Blu-rays in there with some special features, and then, like I mentioned, a soundtrack CD. So this is quite the package coming from Studio Canal for all you Outsiders fans out there. Russ, I know you're a big fan. I haven't seen this since, I think, like 7th grade library.
Yeah, pretty much. Similar to you, this has always felt more like a school assignment than an actual movie.
Yeah.
I have more positive memories of the book than I do the movie. And I remember feeling the movie, even when I was younger, was kind of corny.
Come on, Johnny, don't tie me now. Bastard!
It's almost too much of an ensemble for me.
There's a ton of people in this
it's
movie.
almost
It's
like I
it's
remember even
insane.
as a kid, and most of them went on to become bigger. So by the time I saw this as a child, I'm just looking at it like, damn, there's Patrick Swayze, there's Tom Cruise.
You can't
it's
unsee
almost,
it.
Yeah, it's almost jarring. It's like too
Karate
much.
Kid.
Matt Dillon. Yeah.
Solid material. I think the movie comes across even a little cheesy. And I don't know if it's because I felt that way because I was watching it in middle school or whatever library, and like the lights are on full blast and I'm surrounded by books and my classmates, and we're watching this movie, and it's like, I think it was a weird place to be watching it to try to take it seriously. In a book, at least, you have your imagination, your mind, you can kind of like read the material for what it is and maybe appreciate it better.
Stay gold, pony boy. Stay gold.
So that was out November 18th, but coming out November 9th is a limited edition steelbook of the 10 Commandments. So this is a 65th anniversary limited steelbook, and this has already been out in 4K not that long ago. And sometimes what happens, as you know, is the regular comes out, then they'll do like a limited steelbook a few months later, and it's basically everything's the same. It's just now you get it in a steel option if you want. So that's what this looked like at first glance, but this actually also contains a bonus disc, which is the 1923 silent film original version of the 10 Commandments by the same director. I
mean, I've been hearing an uproar in the the film community for years, like, get that out.
We need it out. We need it out. But what has actually pissed off the fans is that bonus disc wasn't released with the original release that came out not that long ago. It's only in this steel.
Oh, thank you.
So
thank you for righting a wrong.
Now you have to double dip is the issue, because now it sucks.
Now you get 20 commandments.
Also coming out, announced but no release date, is our good friends at Titans of Cult have decided to put out their version of Scott Pilgrim. So we've talked about them a couple of times, how they usually have an interesting or unique take with what they're doing with their steelbooks or what they provide. And I know we've talked about Scott Pilgrim now quite a few times, but this is now being announced by them. Now, I'm a little baffled by their art choice. This looks like, the front of a refrigerator with magnets and Ramona's phone number on it.
Well, it's pretty smart marketing to put sucks on the cover of your... They're trying to describe to you what the new restoration looks like.
Yeah.
Go check out our segment on that.
But what I do actually like about this release, which I think is a cool touch, is with every release, they're going to have one of 4 different inserts. And the inserts are going to be fake movie posters from all of the Chris Evans films that he was in that movie. So this is a picture of him in Action Doctor. So they made this poster, I guess, specifically for this release. You just don't exist. Let's hope there's a heaven. and thrilled to be here. So all the releases come with one of these. That's kind of cool little touch. I don't know about that box art, and I definitely don't know about that transfer, but
I like that thrilled to be here poster.
if you're absolutely dead set on getting this and you haven't yet, maybe this is the one to get. So out October 5th from Lionsgate is American Psycho 4K, but they're putting this out in a Steelbook option now in Best Buy. So they're putting out a limited edition Steel for this. It's the unrated version. It's 2 discs with a digital code. And it's nothing new. If you've already gotten the original version, this is just new box art essentially, or a Steelbook version of it. But what I did really like about this is the use of the slipcase here. When the case is completely on, it is the scene where he's peeling off that chemical mask in the very beginning. But when you take the slipcase off, it's just his face covered in blood. But the slipcase kind of has the bit where he's peeling off his face. So it's kind of like with the slipcase, you have one cover. With it on, you have something completely different. And it's really cool how they use that clear slip to kind of make that picture come together. I thought that was kind of cool.
That is nice. I like that.
Yeah, so, but I think still the definitive version of the 4K American Psycho is coming from our friends at Coke Media.
Which I have arriving any day now.
But for all you potheads out there, Harry Potter has already been released in a 4K.
I own them all. Oh, in 4K. Not yet. No.
Yeah. Harry Potter has already been released in a 4K collection already back in the day. Like all the films, box set, nice, and everything else. But this is a 20th anniversary set that they are re-releasing here. And the discs are completely the same. So you're not getting anything new by way of the transfer, the features, whatever was on those discs before on the set that you may have already gotten. Exact same here. But
You're only going to get the Polar Express out of this edition?
Correct. So I don't know that there's a need to double dip unless you really need to have everything Harry Potter related, or you just really like what this collection looks like. This might be for the person that kind of slept on the original one and wants to get a little something special here, like a choo-choo train.
Yeah.
The back caboose opens up, and that's where everything is stored. All the movies are stored, all the collectibles are stored, so you're going to basically have this train on display. So pretty wild set, not gonna lie. $300 is a lot, but it's the whole collection. I mean, I've never seen a single Harry Potter movie.
Neither have I. I'll say this, like, let's say I did and I was a huge fan, I'd probably be excited for that set.
Yeah, I mean, up next, coming out September 27th from one of our favorite companies, Everything Blue, is The Invisible Man. So this is the remake of The Invisible Man starring Elizabeth Moss that was directed by Lee Wannell, who I know and love, and perhaps you all do as well, from the Saw franchise. He was starred and was a part of getting that movie made. And I did see this movie, and I thought it was an interesting take on the story itself. I thought it was kind of gruesome at parts and kind of jarring at parts, but as a whole, I didn't really care for the movie that much. I don't know, did you see it?
No.
But this company, Everything Blue, are known for doing amazing sets with whatever release they might put out. We've covered them several times. And this set seems to be no exception whatsoever. The Invisible Man has already been released in 4K in regular and in steelbooks, and this set always comes with a limited steelbook that comes in with their limited packaging. And this is definitely the set to get if you're a fan. If you already have the Invisible Man, this is definitely a consideration for an upgrade. If you like all these types of packages and, you know, the special edition collector's items type stuff, if you've never gotten it, I would definitely consider getting this movie. There's only 850 of these also, and it says on the website that there's about half of them are left. So as far as what you're getting here, it again is just a stunning assortment of art, of tchotchkes, and the packaging itself is, I think, what you're probably going to be the most impressed with, aside from all the wonderful things that they put inside. The packaging that most of us either display or kind of show or look at probably the most is what we really want to have, and they always do a knockout job.
That's what Everything Blue specializes in. I mean, that's what you're getting with Everything Blue.
Yep.
Is the packaging.
Yep.
And they put so much care into their products.
Yeah, and everything that you get, I feel like, is at least, you know, tenfold the amount from what some of these other companies put out. You know, you're getting so much here. And with this film, it's no exception. So that one's out September 27th. There's still time to do a pre-order, but hurry fast, because movies that I wanted to get, like Shaun of the Dead, that sold out pretty quickly. I probably maybe stumbled upon them too late. Maybe I had a chance for the pre-order, but I just never got in there.
There was a Casino I wanted to get.
The Casino one I saw was already sold out once I already discovered them, and that one looks awesome too. That's one I look for on eBay all the time, and there's always people scalping it for like $160, which is just a really high price point to pay for anything like that. But it does look incredible, so So next up, October 25th on Blu-ray from 88 Films, another UK company who is known for a lot of good stuff. They're putting out the Anaconda Collection, Russ. The Anaconda Collection. Now, this is a 4-film collection. It's arriving with a nice little slip box and a booklet that I can see. Now, you're getting all 4 films here. Anaconda, Anaconda's The Hunt for the Blood Orchid, Anaconda 3 Offspring, and Anaconda's Trail of Blood.
If Anaconda Offspring wasn't on this, I was going to be so angry.
Now, I was going to say, Russ, how big a fan are you of the Anaconda
I'm
series?
such a big fan that I've seen none of them.
And I think that's the case here where most people are celebrating the original in this scenario, but this is kind of like a, like a Children of the Corn set or what we covered. Just giving you the trash sequels. You really want that first one.
I was not even aware there were direct-to-video sequels. I did not know there was a series
Do you want to pick this up now? Are you interested in picking this up?
No.
You look like you're intrigued. Lastly, coming out September 21st is F9, The Fast Saga in 4K. Now, this doesn't really seem like something we would normally be talking about or include in anything whatsoever, but if you've never seen the Fast or the Furious series, not a single one, like me, I've never seen a single one.
How do you call yourself a family fan if you've never seen The Fast and the Furious?
I've never seen a single one, but you know what I did see was the F9 trailer that came out way long ago at this point, before this movie came out into the theaters or streaming or whatever it was, and it was like 3.5 minutes long.
Of sheer genius.
And whoever cut that trailer together was, as Russ mentioned, an absolute genius. That was the best trailer I've possibly ever seen in my lifetime.
Same.
It just hits every high note you could possibly imagine, from comedy to suspense to musical cues to the highs and lows of it all. It was amazing. All the callbacks.
I didn't realize cinema trailers, but I didn't realize art could exist on that level, honestly.
Right. I totally agree. That the trailer, whoever edited the trailer was a true genius.
Whoever cut Charlize Theron's hair is a true genius.
A true genius.
Or
absolutely.
Blind, one or the other. But
definitely. I mean, that person did what their job is actually intended to do. Make me want to watch your damn movie. And I've never seen a single one of these movies, and I was like, I got to see that. I've got to watch that movie.
I will be watching it.
No.
Family.
Again, if you do yourself a favor, if you've never even seen these movies, never plan on seeing them, don't even care about Fast and the Furious at all, watch the trailer. Please just watch it. We might even link it down below just so you have an easy access to get to it. I mean, do it.